What's up, y'all? It's UrbanGrindTV, UrbanGrindRadio. Should have got me a little bit of water before we started. I ain't even drink no tequila. I ain't even drink none yet. What's going on?
That's why you're supposed to sip your shots.
I think my voice is still hoarse from your party, Johni. But we gonna jump right in it. But before we do that, man, hey, y'all know it's Treasur Necole, your favorite Scorpio. And you are tuned into another episode of Girl Talk. What's up? Go ahead. I do already know. They already know. Come on.
Man, it's Johni Demeatri, the queen of the ghetto gospel. Today is my 30th birthday. I'm feeling 19.
Where the applause at? There we go. We need some. There we go.
Thank you so much. Pisces season. I'm feeling really good. Feeling excellent. Feeling 30.
What's that? What's that?
Looking 30
already?
Looking 20.
Thank you. I was walking up the stairs. That knee got the,
No, it didn't.
Man, that knee got the knee in.
It'll definitely do it at 30.
The knees, no, they was going. That was definitely no. But I'm good though. I feel really good. I feel alive. I feel well. I feel gifted. Love.
Amen.
Man, and speaking of love, like we got two new guests in the building. Y'all never seen these ladies before, but we here to introduce them. We got Stephany Marie and we got Wallah. What's up, ladies? What's up, ladies?
What's up? This your girl Wallah. How y'all doing today or whatever?
We good or whatever. How you doing?
Yes, I'm great. I can't complain at all.
You know you on Girl Talk?
I'm on Girl Talk.
Man, we talk about it up
Girl
over there.
Talk.
Now I already got to start it off with the obvious and ask you the question. Everybody asks you on the day.
Are you ready to open my eyes?
Oh, you
Hey,
heard them, baby.
Yeah.
You heard them with the and I'm looking over here. Y'all got the eyes going on. I'm so mesmerized over here. For real.
Hey.
Miss Stephany Marie, how you doing? We brown
I'm
eyed.
doing
How
well.
you
Yeah,
doing?
we brown on yes. But I could definitely stare in the eyes of either one of them because it's like looking at a sunset.
For sure.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Definitely.
I like it. But look, hey, Stephany Marie.
Yes, what's up?
How you feeling? Cause you done did some interviews. You done did the intro with UrbanGrindTV, and we welcoming you to Girl Talk. And man, like you good, everything.
Oh man, I'm fantastic. I'm excited. I can't wait to do more.
And she a Virgo. You know, as y'all heard, y'all know she a Virgo. Y'all know we always got to get into them signs because we can't help it.
Yeah.
We can't help it. Wallah, what's you? What you
I'm a
got?
Taurus all day.
Oh Lord.
It's all about them bulls, big bulls, not the little one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big bull, not the little one.
Not at all.
So you already know what she on that big bull,
It's a thing up here.
not the little.
Hey.
Definitely some harmony here.
For sure.
But just going back, Johni, I just want to talk about just celebrating life. Like just going back to
Sure.
you turning 30 today, and man, I know, man. In November I turned 30, man. You better perform at mine too.
August, I turned 30.
Oh, word.
I'm already past 30.
That's okay. Hey, but look, we all either coming up on that or have seen it, and it's like, how, like,
93.
do you feel like, exactly, yep. Do you feel like your mindset has changed from a girl to a woman in a sense where because a lot of us got to forgive our child selves.
Mm-hmm. Yes, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like when you cross that threshold, or you coming up on that threshold? I know I do. Like I'm just starting to forgive my 9-year-old self or my 11-year-old self, right? So where y'all at with it, like with the mindset?
I think that's exactly right. I think sometimes you have to forgive yourself and even grant yourself some grace. You know your past self, in order to reach some things that you know has always been a part of you.
Yes.
You know, it's some things about me that I've always felt, that I'm just now understanding. And I think that comes with, basically granting yourself that grace, your past self, your childhood,
Yes.
The person that didn't understand, or the person that was fought or that had the hard time, you know what I'm saying? The person that should have been given grace then. Like, learn to give them grace now, so
Yes.
you can
Grace
get
is everything.
to that,
Yes.
for sure.
Y'all right up my ballpark. Like, My name is Wallah. I have a wellness spa called the Wellness Watering Place. It's in Bridgeport on 33rd and Morgan. I came here to fulfill that purpose by helping people change their mindset to become a better version of themselves. And I want to help the youth heal trauma before going into adulthood. Like you guys were saying, healing that child. So for me, when I turned 30, actually, like 3 years ago, I just started going through my journey where my mindset just completely changed. I was open to change, which has led me here and then, you know, to be in situations and have opportunities like this. But yeah, your mindset is major, you know. You want to make sure you put in positive things in your mindset, being around positive people. That all helps you elevate. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So
you said you started this 3 years ago. Like, what were the steps that you took? What was the mind state that you even had to even take those steps?
Yeah, I'm a bubbly person. I'm happy. I always feel like, oh, everything happened for a reason. From being in a group home, being molested, being abused, you know, everything. I always had that mindset, but like eventually it caught up with me. I'm also a mother of 5 kids, you know, so I had a lot of experiences with actually being able to love correctly. And but I experienced depression. When I experienced depression, it allowed me to see things from a different light because a lot of people did not understand me. You know, they didn't understand what I was going through. I didn't understand what I was going through, you know. But one day, I was depressed, and then I went on social media, you know, Facebook, they have a group for everything. So I found a group for anxiety and depression. And I was like reading the memes, and I was like, okay. But something told me to go to the comments. And I'm like, people like, oh, this is not helping me. I still want to kill myself, or I still this and da-da-da. And it just made me realize, like, wow, people really need help. You know, of course, you have to really go through, when people say you got to walk in my shoes, you really have to walk in people's shoes to experience certain things, to even understand certain things, you know. Of course, you can have an understanding of things, and but experience is everything, you know. So, like, it just led me here. It led me to heal. So I started, like, manifesting. I'm an entrepreneur, so I was meditating to manifest. But manifestation changed my life. It allowed me to gather my thoughts, to actually see what was going on, to make better decisions when I do go out here in the world, because I was able to think. You know, meditation is all about just thinking, you know? Whether you're praying or writing in a journal, it's all about taking that time to yourself. Because when you take that time to yourself, I feel like you got to have a balance of logic and emotions, you know? We all have our emotions, but we need to think, too. Like, hey, I feel you, but, you know, this makes sense. Yes. You know, and that's why I feel like I'm here to help people do that, you know?
That was very inspiring.
You definitely will.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I love when the episodes go here. I love when they go there, when they just go to that deeper level of thinking. Because I think, like you said, we all in that area right now. I know it's like jumping off a cliff almost when you reach like that 30, because you're like, okay, I can't do what I did when I was 20. Like, I can't, like, I know better, so I gotta do better. Right? Like, so even talking about that, like when you were saying you had 5 kids, so you learned what love really is. For those of us who may not have no kids, or I don't see no ring on the. There's some rings on y'all fingers. What's up?
We outside.
Okay. I want to know, like, how do y'all look at love? Like, how do y'all look at love, and like, in comparison to, you know, when we was teenagers, we was just whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now we really thinking about it. So how y'all thinking about it?
I mean, well, it stems back to forgiving ourselves when we were, you know, children, you know, and also forgiving those around us when we were children. Because, yes, we may not have known any better, but we know really well that the people around us were already adults. So they knew better. So forgiving them, forgiving ourselves, to get to be able to experience what we want to call real love, right? True love. The healthy way, the right way.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it just stems from healing that trauma and being able to be strong enough to give and receive. Because sometimes, you know, we can give and give, but receiving may be a little bit more difficult, right?
For sure. I think I'm in a place where love is on a high for me, and I think it's because of acceptance. accepting that love is not control. Love is not possession. It's not struggle. It's not trauma. You know, but love for me is acceptance. You know, and it's like when you love a person, you accept them. You know, like no matter how they are, no matter the flaws that they have, if you love this person, like you accept them. It's not like, okay, well, you need to change this and you need to do this. And if you love me, you would do this. Like, no, love is accepting who this person is.
Yes.
You know, and I think in this time in my life, in this, I guess, portion of my adulthood, I'm learning that, you know, to love and to honestly give love is really to give acceptance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And to really just accept. I don't know another word for it.
Especially as a woman,
That's
you know,
perfect, though. I feel you.
Yeah, you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, you start seeing people for who they really are. So yes, it does stem from acceptance.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you want to love someone truly. Yeah. Like, can you really take their not baggage, but more like
who
can
they
you
are?
really take their decisions? Who
People
they are
show you who they are.
Yes.
From the beginning. Like, I'm at a point in my life, ain't no more 2 or 3 times. People, they show you, you be like, God, show me a sign. God, a bump in your head 3 times.
Yeah.
But, you know, so with that, with love makes the world go round. I love love. Love is beautiful, and I be telling people, I love you. People be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, you love me, you don't even know me. But no, so going back to acceptance and receiving love, and when I found self-love, it allowed me to live in my truth. You know, I'm a ball of light. I used to go in rooms and dim myself because I can feel energy. I'm feeling somebody don't like me. I don't do that no more. I don't care. I am who I am. I can't help it. God made me who I am for a reason. But it allowed me to live, when I found self-love, it allowed me to live in my truth and be unapologetically me. And then I start looking at people like, they are who they are. They show me who they are. You know, they show me who they are. So if Billy a thief, I know Billy a thief. We know Billy steal. But guess what? I love Billy. So I know I'm not gonna leave Billy in the house in my house by himself. I'm not gonna go in the store with Billy, like certain things, and that's where the boundaries come in at. And when you have those boundaries, those show that you love yourself, and it shows that you only gonna allow people. You're gonna love people, but you're not gonna overly love them, like to the point where you don't love yourself, right? You know, so it's just, love is a beautiful thing, you know, and there's so much to go around, but you got to make sure you set your boundaries to protect yourself and your peace.
Absolutely.
Man, y'all know, y'all.
No.
Y'all
Where you
I was
at?
gonna say it.
Cause you know
I was
shit
gonna
get
say
real
it.
slick. Let me say that shit get real slick.
I was gonna say it because look, I know in episode 3 I had showed y'all we was talking about open relationships. I think if y'all haven't seen that, go back. Like when it come to love, y'all know this is the second time I gotta show y'all this, man. Y'all know how it go, man. It's right here. It's on that's the heart. That's the heart. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's gonna always be like that because that's the life of R&B. You know what I mean? So, no, but for real, like going into the 30s, I feel like in the 20s, it was a lot of trial and error, right? Like with it's like, what is love? Like you were saying, love is not control. Love is not possessiveness. But when we was younger, we might have thought that was cute, or that was like, oh yeah, that's what it is, because of maybe what we saw in the past or whatever. So I know I definitely got a new definition of it, and I used to look at I used to didn't take love serious until I had to, until it cut its way through. You know what I'm saying? So I used to didn't take love serious. So now I feel like I'm looking at it in a different way and realizing that if I hurt somebody, I'm hurting myself too. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. If I'm giving somebody love or positivity, I know that I can. If I'm not getting that back, then we gotta figure out what we're doing. So
I can agree with you on that. I can really say learning to take love serious. How you say, definitely be a person that didn't take love serious.
What is love though, guys? What is love to each and everybody? Tell me.
Acceptance. Once again.
Acceptance. Okay.
Man, love is patient. Love is
kind.
Love is humble.
Love is beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Love is not wanting to hurt the other person because it can tear you apart.
Man, and then like if you do hurt that person, you know, love is also it don't keep no record of wrong. It's like, yeah, you did that, but you know, I love you. Like you said, Billy a thief, and you love Billy, but you ain't gonna leave Billy around the jewelry, around the safe at the crib. You feel me? So it's ways, it's boundaries in love, and I think we feel like when we love somebody, we gotta love everybody the same way, and it's like, no.
I can love you from a distance.
Love you, or even I can love 4 people, but I can love them all in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And really, when I'm taking love serious, we'll be able to navigate it. But if you just trying to, you know, thought boy Zello the situation, where he at, you know, you get all mixed up, you get your energies all mixed up, and it start to change you. But you know, we don't allow that.
So I have a question. Sure. When it comes down to the boundaries and the levels of love, and we can all agree that we love people differently. You can't love the thief, you know, like you love your children. Right. You can't love your children like you love your mother, you know. So what's the difference, or what's the difference or the levels of being in love? Like, when does loving turn to being in love?
When you don't give up.
To a mate? Are you saying to a mate? Or to...
Yeah, to anybody you would say that you in love with. Like, when is love in love?
Oh, well.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when would you say, okay, yeah, I love this person, but now I'm in love with this person?
I feel like it's something you feel. Like, I don't think that in love thing can be described. That's why it's a million songs written about it, because nobody can really put it into one definition as to what in love is, because that depends on who you in it with and who you are, right? So I know when I love you, and I know when I'm in love with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like when you driving and you like, yeah, okay, cool, and you hit that speed bump. You know you hit that speed bump. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing. Like, you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your soul type thing. You know, like, I know that's what it's like for me. But it take me a while to fall in love with somebody now. But it also take me a while to fall out. So, you know what I'm saying? So I know that. I think it all depends on the person.
So does love hurt? Can
love?
Yeah.
Yes. Look, listen.
Love can hurt.
The reason being is because you stripping yourself, like you showing yourself, like, you know, it's like eventually we gonna be naked in front of each other. But you know, I'm taking off these layers. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking off this jacket. And every part of me, you get to choose if you want to love it or not, or you want to leave it. But if you choose to stay, you know, some more coming off.
I think it's different reasons for why love can hurt. Yeah. I think it could be, once again, it could be somebody that you accept, you know, that has poor intentions.
Or bad morals.
You know, bad morals, and they can...
Or grew up a certain way.
Right. And then it could be someone who loves you just the same, who has flaws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it could be like a person that mistakenly, like, stab you or something, be like, oh, I didn't mean no harm. It's like, you know they didn't mean it, but like, my God, it hurt. Stab, you know? So it is, I think it's different reasons for why it can hurt. You know, some reasons are not worth it. Some reasons are just, you know, a part of the game.
Right.
You know, but can it hurt? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Do it hurt? Hell yeah.
But it can also do the opposite.
Is it worth it?
It can also do the opposite. It can also do the opposite. And like, it's crazy. Like, that's a whole, man, look, that's a sequel. That's parts. That gotta be like, that episode gotta be in parts, because that's every day. We receive or give that every single day. So, and man, just back to giving love to Johni. He's turning 30 today. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Stephany Marie turning 30 in August, right?
Yeah.
It's the road to 30 right here. You know, I'm turning 30 in November, man. And listen, you already had a sneak peek. You gave us the trailer though.
Yeah,
so
I did. So y'all catch that game and run with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all are very intelligent already. Y'all already know what's going on. Like, it seems like y'all mindset is where it need to be. So
Thank you.
Hey, that's beautiful. You know.
So man, y'all already know, and I know y'all gonna relate to this. Everybody, because sometimes even people that's younger than us feel like they ahead of their time, right? I know when I was 20, I felt like I was ahead of my time, but now I'm almost 30. I'm like, no, I ain't know nothing.
Don't even know.
down.
For real.
I literally say that all the time. Like, I be feeling like I know so much, but I don't know nothing. Don't know
Nothing at all.
Don't know
For
nothing
sure.
at all.
And knowledge is endless. You can learn every day.
Yes, but that's the thing about adults. We gotta understand. That's why I don't like titles. You gotta understand. You can always learn. You can always learn. You know. That's why I have a thing for kids. So, you know. But yeah.
And then what I do know, man, that is Urban Grind TV, Urban Grind Radio. Treasur Necole, your favorite Scorpio.
You already know it's your girl Johni Demeatri, the queen of the ghetto gospel, the birthday girl.
Blessings.
And this is yours truly, Stephany Marie. Stay true and be real.
All right. This your girl Wallah.
Let's
Y'all
get it,
step
y'all.
in.
UGTV Girl Talk.